Hi everyone, this is Hover. Welcome back to my channel. I am actually currently pretty sick. I coughed to tears in front of my customer today at work. I had a day off yesterday and went to the hospital, and I have sore throat and like a very heavy cough, so I got given medications and like those strange little whatever things in my throat, but I'm just feeling worse, so I'll see what happens tomorrow. I was just like sweating and feeling dizzy the whole time today. Anyway, what can I do? I have to work, right? Today, I thought, why not follow up with my first Geek Talk video, which was a recommendation of a Japanese manga and my current favorite movies. And it just so happened that all my favorite movies were non-Korean, so I think I might come up with, a favorite Korean movie, but I'm not sure. I have a lot of Korean movies that I've watched that I really liked. But anyway, so I'm like trying to go through my list of K-dramas and non-K-dramas that I've watched. This is a list of American and British series that I've watched in my diary. And everything is in Korean, and those marked in pink is my things that I actually liked, whether it be a guilty pleasure or pure love, And I actually updated this photo in my Instagram, and I got asked to put this in English, but like seriously, some of them are so old they don't even have English titles. And putting this list together was just, yeah. Anyway, so I thought, why not talk about my favorite, but I'm going to break this down in parts because I have so many that I've actually watched. So I'm gonna, I don't know, maybe I'll do like the first 5 or 3 or something. Actually, I'm going to start from the bottom of the list, and this order is random. It starts with being alphabetical and then it goes random. Anyway, the very last one on the list was actually a guilty pleasure, which is 아름다운 그대에게, To Beautiful You or Blooming You, whatever, starring Sully from FX and Mino from SHINee and Ihyunwoo, and yeah. Like, I'm sure if you're interested, if you're like a fan of K-pop, you've probably like at least seen like captures of this series like on Tumblr or something. But yeah, I actually thought the drama itself was pretty good. The acting wasn't as bad as I expected. It's just that there were some really stupid moments, like they have a cocktail party at a high school and then they invite XOXO and then they start singing in front of a pool cocktail party, like awkward. Anyway, yeah, that was like a really awkward moment. But overall, I thought it was quite cute. Just that the last scene I wasn't happy with it. And then the second last one on my list is 뿌리 깊은 나무, Deep Rooted Tree, starring Song Joong-ki as the young King Sejong and Han Seok-kyu as the older King Sejong, and also starring Shin Se-kyung and Chang Hyuk. And I just thought that this series was just so it just made me like really grateful to be Korean, proud to be Korean and stuff. And it makes you think a lot as well as to what a great leader really is, and all these things about power and authority and things like that. But I really hated the ending. Like seriously, did it really have to end that way? Like, it was a total massacre, not just of the people but of the show itself. It just killed the whole shit. Anyway, I didn't mean to swear, but yeah, it was just really, really heartbreaking. Not in a sad way, but in a very angry way. Anyway, I'm gonna move on to my third last one that I really liked, and that is Cheongdam-dong Alice, which actually ended 2 days ago. I confess I only watched it because of Park Seo, Jean Tie Sha, or Cha Seung-jo, and So-yeon, who was also Seo-yeon-ju in the show. Besides that, it's interesting, but all I really, really enjoyed about the show was Park Seo. And the ending sucked. Apparently, the writer, the playwright or screenwriter is a rookie, so maybe she'll start working on her writing, especially on her endings, because not impressive, man, not impressive. Anyway, the next one is also a guilty pleasure, and that is 다섯 손가락, Five Fingers, starring 채시라 and 주지훈. It's like this family tragedy, love and hate, very extreme drama about a family of pianists and musical enterprise, whatever. They make instruments, and I don't know. It was just like really nice to watch 채시라 act, but I'm not sure if anything else. Like if you've watched things like Days of Our Lives, you don't really appreciate the story, but you keep watching it because you want to know what happens next, and you probably really want to see the bad guy get punished. That's how I felt when I was watching 다섯 손가락. And then the last one, this is going to be second last one in my list for today, and that is 옥탑방 왕세자, Rooftop Prince. I think I've already talked about this show in one of my previous videos, and I really think that it's a really well-made drama. Although the main character was not exactly, a professional actor, but he had acted in another video, 성균관 Scandal. But at first I didn't have much faith in his acting, but it was really good, especially his facial expressions and his eyes are very good. And I don't even have to say anything about the heroine, the actress Han Ji-min. She's so pretty, she's beautiful. I think she's like the most pretty woman in Korea right now that I've seen. She's just like an angel, seriously. Oh, she's so beautiful. Anyway, I really like the show, even the ending, that open ending that was really angsty but yet pretty hopeful. I really liked it. And also the bad guys got punished pretty fairly, so yeah. And then the last one on today's video is 착한 남자, the nice guy. This is my guilty pleasure because the drama as a whole, I might get stoned for saying this, but it was crap. It was an obvious plot. It was something I had seen a bazillion times and never appreciated it. I've just seen this so many times. Not only that, all those lines were so cheesy. It was only happening and probably half as successful only because of Song Joong-ki, who had sort of like had a pretty big break in 늑대소년, the werewolf boy. So I think that was a brilliant timing, because not only me, but a lot of people went to watch 착한 남자 starring Song Joong-ki because of Werewolf Boy. They were so touched by Chul-soo, and there's something similar in their two characters that sort of attracted me to the show, but I never, while watching the series, following the series, really appreciated the story. Especially the two actresses' acting was terrible. As pretty as they are, The acting was just terrible, man. Anyway, that's it for today. I'm trying to keep the video short and simple because my voice is terrible. Yeah, and before I end, let me just like brag about my nails. I got these nail polish, glitter polishes from Etude House. They're from the same bottle. It's called Boom 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 from Etude House. It's so cute. It reminds me of Alice in Wonderland. And on these nails, I'm not sure if you can catch it, but they're pinkier than the other nails. These two, they're pinkier because I mixed a transparent, a clear nail polish with a very hot pink, coral pink nail polish called Muse Coral from Tony Moly. So I'm really liking this. When I get the Boom 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 off, I'm probably going to paint all my nails this way. I actually painted this because I fell in love with Dior's lip glow, but honestly right now my budget cannot handle it. So like today, before my work was finished, I was like, maybe I can, you know, make my own nail glow. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope if you've watched all these shows, I hope you agreed with the things that I said. It's always nice to have somebody with the same opinion as you. Even if you haven't, or you found my, you know, critic offensive. Seriously, I don't mean to offend anyone. It's just my, you know, personal opinions, as I always have. I always have strong opinions about something. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good night. I'm just going to get my makeup off, and I'm getting tired already. I'm breathless. Sore throat is terrible. Anyway, guys, I'll see you whenever I see you. I really wanted to make a proper beauty video. What happened to 소녀시대 video? Guys, I'm sorry. Cheers!